What's up, YouTube? I this video today I'm gonna do it on, let's say, a little bit about me so you guys can know what's my channel all about. Well, first of all, my name is Alejandro, but I go by the name of Legatodark. I've always gone by that name since I can't remember. I've used that name since I finished watching Dragon the first time. That was, I don't know how many years ago, but yeah, let's go on. I'm into retro gaming, anime, current gaming, and cars. So not in that order, but all that I enjoy. I play my Super Nintendo, Sega, PS1, PS2, PS3, 360, Xbox. A few games I still have here and there, but not all of them. Dreamcast, 64. So I'm totally into all those games. I collect for each console except for the N64. I haven't started collecting for that one since they're a bit harder to get. Like all the games I really want, there's like only a few games that I want here and there, but they're a bit pricey. But today's day, I just saw the YouTube YouTubersaurus, your video on the Resident Evil, and I totally dig it. But I see you're having a hard time. You're getting frustrated, and I know I remember I was like that when I played the first time, but I played it like when I was, I think, 10 or 9 years old. That was a while back, but after I played it, I totally dig the series. I played it any game that came out or that I could get my hands on. So today I'll be doing on my Resident Evil collection. Well, first of all, I'm a huge Initial D fan, for you guys that don't know it. But I buy all the Initial D DVDs that I can find. Like, here's the movie. This is the third stage, I guess they call it. Here's the Initial D Battle Stage 2. Sadly, I don't have the Battle Stage 1. I haven't found that one. Here's the new one called, the one that came out early, Stage Extra Stage number 2. It goes down there. We have a few single DVDs that I bought in. Like, when I started collecting them, I tried to find the original US ones. It's only like one DVD. And then I bought this big one. Like it came with all the half a season of season 1. That's huge. And then I was able to buy this one, like the Cowboy Bebop one that I have. One fell. It's 20. Gotta put it back in there. My precious Initial D. But yeah, it's all the what is it? First season and 3 CDs, nice and compact. Gotta close it up carefully. And then we have season 2, which is in English and Japanese. But I really like it way better in Japanese. I have no idea why, but oh, I hope you guys enjoy the DVD I sent you. So it's the whole Initial D. It's formatted for the PSP, but you can watch it on the PC, Xbox, PS3. Just pop it in and it'll play. But yeah, onward to the video. As I said, I saw the YouTubersaurus, your video on the Resident Evil, and then I had to show off this one. Like, I have a few Resident Evil games, not all of them, but I wish I could get all of them. First of all, let's start with this one, Resident Evil Survival. This is a gun game. You have to use a gun. Sadly, I've never actually played through the whole thing since I really want to get a gun for the PlayStation 3. I'm trying to look for the gun for the, what's it called? Time Crisis, the new one for the PS3, but they don't have it at GameStop anymore. So, and I really don't want to play with a controller. That takes out the fun of it. So, Resident Evil Survival. I don't think I barely heard about this game when I turned like 18 or 19, somewhere around there. And then we have, I don't have Resident Evil 1, so that's the one you're probably playing right now. But I do have Resident Evil 2. Two of them, so yeah. That's one of my favorite ones. Actually, this is the first one I first played. Well, not on the PS1 version, but on the N64 version. That's the one I've been trying to look for. But I really can't find it. Like, I'm pretty sure it's only the only version that came out on the N64, the Resident Evil 2. And that's the first one I ever played, and then I got hooked on that. But Resident Evil 2, a hell of a good game. As you guys know, I have an extra one, so if anybody's interested, post me up. I say I'll like to trade it up. I pick up all these games, in case if somebody wants one on YouTube, in case like if I ever find it for like good prices. Like this one, you guys can I don't know if you guys can probably see, but they wanted 20 bucks for it, but I was able to get it for like 10. And this one they actually paid the whole 20, but this one like in hugely incredible great condition. It was like still brand new when I got it. Here's another one, Resident Evil 2, but on the Dreamcast. This is actually my brother's, which I just borrowed for right now for the video. And like I was about to buy this one also, but like he really wanted it for his Dreamcast, so like I should call them up at the Swami and said, look, if you wanted it. And then we have Cold Veronica for the Dreamcast. This one I actually got for $10 too. It's 2 CDs. Like over there they charge you like, if it's 1 CD it's $5, and if it's 2 CDs then it's $10. You know. So $10 for this one. And then we go on to my favorite ones. We have Resident Evil 0 for the GameCube. This one I remember buying it the first day and it was really hard. I totally dig the part when you have to switch characters using the D button, like switch between characters to do stuff. And here's the one I recommend you playing. It's the YouTuber's like the Resident Evil but on the GameCube one. It's the first one. I think it's a remake, but it has a way better, I think, controller and graphics, extremely better graphics, of course, you know, from the PS1 to the GameCube. It's also 2 CDs long, as you guys can probably see it. And then we have Resident Evil 2 again, but on the GameCube. Exact same port, nothing changed. I believe nothing changed since I haven't been able to pass through this one. I passed through the Dreamcast and the PS1 version and the 64 version, but not this one. So probably I'll get around it. Maybe I'll do it before Christmas, right? I mean Christmas. I mean it's a Halloween. Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. This one's a hell of a good game. I found it at Swami for the PS1, but they wanted $25 for the PS1 version. And like, no, thank you. I'll probably find it somewhere else cheaper. But yeah, Resident Evil 3, 1 CD long only. It's a really good game. We have Resident Evil Code Veronica X once more. As you guys can probably see, this one's just Code Veronica and this one's Code Veronica X. Not sure what's the great difference, but I remember playing this one on the PS2 version. 2 CDs long, and that thing was long. Like when I thought I was about to finish the whole game, like it kept on going. Like I went through the airplane and it took me to Alaska or somewhere over there. Like I thought I was done, but like nope, still keep going. Like oh sweet. Resident Evil 4. This is one of my favorite games of the whole series. Well, who isn't? But yeah, I bought this one. Well, actually, my cousin bought this one first, since I didn't have a GameCube at the time. I only had a Xbox because of Halo. But he had a GameCube, and I told him like buy this one. Like I would buy it if I had a GameCube, but you know I wasn't still in school and I couldn't afford to buy all the systems I want. But Resident Evil, one of my favorite ones. Of course, I saw a double pack. It's 2. And then when it came out on the Wii, we bought it again. But this is the Wii edition. It's not too much of a difference right there. And what's the next one is Resident Evil Umbrella Chronicles. This one's a shoot 'em up game, like think House of the Dead, and then you have the whole idea. You go through the whole story of Resident Evil from 0 to I think the Nemesis. So yeah, pretty good game. And then of course the newest one that came out is Resident Evil 5. This one's a collector edition. I have the box up there. But yeah, this one's a hell of a good game. I like to play it in co-op, but sadly my cousin, he never bought it, so I had to play with my brother, but he sold it away. I would like to play it again and go through it once more. As you guys can probably see, it's a double disc one. It's the game and the bonus CD, which is like the making of the game. So if anybody wants to do a co-op with me, just hit me up. That's pretty much it. That's all I have on the Resident Evil collection. I wish I had like more, like the 64 version and the PS version of Resident Evil 1, the long box, and Nemesis. I think there's a Saturn version, but that's pretty much it. I'll probably get it when I ever get my Saturn, which is coming soon. Thank you, Donna. But that's pretty much it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you like my video show here. I have a few videos here and there like that I like to make up. But thank you guys for subbing, and hope you guys enjoyed.